Are you living your best life?
We are.
I'm Shona.
I'm Shaun.
That's Cali, and we live on the sea. Is Cali looking for her fishies? You looking for them, Mama? All day.
So with Cali fishing, it reminds me of to tell the story about the Mexican fisherman. And this is kind of the opening to Sue's book. And I had heard the story before, but it really, really resonated with me this time. So if you haven't heard the story of the Mexican fisherman, there's a couple of versions, but it goes something similar to this. So this American tourist was on his 1 week vacation and he's down in Mexico. And while he's in Mexico, he's on the beach and he sees this guy come in with his little boat. And in this boat are some great tuna. And the guy goes, man, those are some nice tuna. And the guy goes, yeah, I've been out all morning. He says, just the morning you went out that? He says, well, what are you going to do the rest of the day? He says, no, well, I'm going to go home and we're going to clean the fish and I'm going to hang out with my wife, and then me and my amigos will get together and we'll play some music and drink a couple of cervezas and some beers and just, we'll just hang out together. And the guy goes, man, you've got this all wrong. If you can catch fish like that every single day, you need to turn this into a business. You need to go out and fish all day. And the guy goes, well, then what? He says, well, when you come home now, you've got all these fish that you can sell. And then what? Well, you can make some money off these fish, and now you've got some extra money. You can go ahead and buy another boat, and you can get your amigos to go out and fish with you, and you can catch all these tuna. And the Mexican fisherman turns around and says, well, and then what? He goes, well, now that you've got this fleet of boats up and running, you can now start your own cannery. You can take all these tuna that you catch, you can sell them at the market, or the leftovers goes to the cannery, and you can start exporting these fish all over the world. And he says, well, then what? He says, well, now you can have this giant corporation that you can list, or you can still shares in, and you can take this company worldwide. And the Mexican fisherman looks at him and says, well, then what? He says, well, now you can build a huge fortune in this company that's worth millions, and you can turn around and sell it. And the Mexican fisherman looks at him again and says, well, then what? And he says, well, then you can retire to the beach and catch fish in the morning, hang out with your amigos in the afternoon, drink beer with your wife in the evening, and play some music and enjoy life. And that story just resonated, because sometimes our dreams are right under our nose. And it really struck at the time. The timing was perfect. We were on this hamster wheel, just running, churning. And one day, we're going to do this. We got our vision board and our dreams and stuff. And next minute, a friend drops down dead, and all these things start to happen. And you just realize that sometimes your dream is right under your nose. It's just how you look at it.